Alright, we've got 4-month-old Rosie. She is going to be working on some crate work during her stay. She goes in her crate and is quiet when she goes in, but she does not want to go and get in her crate. So I have got a leash on her, and I've got some treats. These are just little kibbles. There they are. Some little kibbles to just help her go in there and be a little bit happier about going in. So we're going to see how she does here. Good, that a girl. Good. Good, that a girl. Just using a little bit of light leash pressure and holding that pressure until she moves towards me, and then the pressure comes off so that she gets rewarded for that movement towards me. And I'm going to show her a little treat. Good girl. I'm just going to toss it in there. Good girl. Count. Good girl. She can come right out. Good. You see she's trying to pull. She doesn't want to go in there for any length of time. Willingly. Come on, Rosie. Come on, Rosie. 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 Good. Come on, good girl. Show her the treat. Good girl. Kennel. I'm giving her a cue for going in. She didn't take the treat that time. Rosie. Come on, Rosie. Good girl. Good girl. Kennel. Good. Kennel. Good. I want her to get in before she gets a treat. Good. Kennel. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Good. So she was trying to get the treat out of my hand before she actually went into her crate. So I just closed my hand so that she could not get it. Come on, Rosie. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Kennel. That a girl. Kennel. 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 That's a good girl. Good kennel. Good girl. Good. And I'm not trying to close the door yet because she doesn't want to stay in there. If I do close the door, she stays in quietly. Excellent. So I want to make sure she gets a treat for going in there on her own. Good girl. Good girl. That a girl. Come on, Rosie. 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 Good girl. Come on. Good. Rosie. Good girl. Kennel. Good girl. Good kennel. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl. So I gave her a handful of treats there for going in on her own. Got another crate over here that's open. I don't want her going in that one. Just want her in the one I'm working on. Come on, Rosie. Good, Kennel. That a girl. There you go. Good girl. So by going from the top, she can't get to my hand, so she goes in. Good girl. Excellent. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, nice. Good girl. Very good. Very good. So when I give her a handful, that's 3 or 4 little treats. And they're just little food kibbles. That's it. Good girl. Look at you. Good girl. Very good. Good. So she gets a nice big fat reward for going in her crate. Good girl. Good kennel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh yes, good girl. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Very clever. Good girl. Good girl. Atta girl. Good. And this time I'm going to close the door just for a few seconds. Good girl. A little reward for that. Okay. Okay, good girl. And I'm always going to release her with some kind of a cue. I'm not just going to open the door and let her bust out. She's got to wait to hear. In her case, I'm going to use the word okay. All right, so that was a great lesson. We'll come back and do this a little bit later. She gets to go outside and play in the yard a little bit. Good girl. Very nice. Good girl.